One is a grown man with an encyclopedic knowledge of cinema. The other, a man-child raised by the more questionable corners of the internet. What happens when they each dive into something the other one loves? Find out on
The Man with No Brain.
We are rolling now, so whenever you're ready.
Which episode is this? I forgot to look it up.
This will be 18. We are just going to
18,
call
okay.
Jeopardy a bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and welcome to episode number 18 of The Man with No Brain. I am your host, Ryan Matthew Ziegler, and as always, I am joined by my very own Halloween stench ghost, Mr. Joseph Robert Buckley. How you doing, Joe?
Well, first of all, yes, hi, everybody. I am Joe Buckley. I'd like to disagree with that initial point. I don't believe I'm some kind of a stench ghost. I'm extremely clean. I showered today. I am ready to go.
Now, the stench ghost is a concept that Sean Walsh and I came up with a couple of years ago. The idea of sometimes there's a person or a food or a clothing item that stinks or has such a strong, potent scent that even when you take that item away for months, even, that smell hangs around, and we call that a stench ghost.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. That just has nothing to do with me, though.
Well, what I mean is, Joe, oftentimes when you leave a room, or even my car, still sometimes I get a whiff of your hair. And I got a brand new car. You've never even been in this one. So
no, I haven't yet.
Lest the fans not forget the episode where you went to the bathroom and down here and you blew up the entire floor. What was that?
I think that was a little bit of comedic exaggeration.
It was not, Joe. That was awful.
I made wet poopy in Tyler's home, and he said it stunk. But I can't control that. I can't control how my poo-poo smells.
But you can control what you put inside your body.
That's true. That's
Sure.
true.
But sometimes
Your
the car
stomach
just leaks out gasoline.
Well,
your
get a new
stomach
car,
and your
then.
bowels are, dare I say, a raging storm of disaster just waiting to happen. It is the perfect storm. George Clooney is going to get lost in there and killed.
Ryan, I went to
Like the vampires from Dusk Till Dawn?
No, like the movie The Perfect Storm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He doesn't know that movie.
I don't know. I know.
White Squall. I went to Joe's house to collect some evidence for today's episode, and while I was there, Joe has a lamp that a happiness lamp, as he calls it, because he's vitamin D deficient because he doesn't leave his room. And so I was like, Joe, like, you got to get out of the house more. And he said, no, the doctors said I had great blood. And I'm like, there's no way. That's all they said. Nope. They said I have good blood. I'm good to go. And I'm like, but did they mention anything about your weight? And they're like, oh, well, yeah. I mean, they said I'm overweight and I needed to diet. I need to exercise. And so I asked him, what did you respond to him with, Joe?
Well, I mostly said, well, I mean, that's a good opinion, Doc. I'll see you next year.
You're going to be on a respirator in 5 months.
Yeah.
Joe, speaking of doctors, have you ever had, the old turn your head and cough, the testicle?
No,
Have you
no,
ever had that at any of your checkups?
No, I'm ruined to go for that prostate
What in
exam,
the
but no, I've never had
motherfucker
the
are
ball
you saying?
touch.
I'm air horn.
No, rearing.
I think you need to go back to the doctor. There's a glitch. Something's on repeat up there.
I am not like iTunes, sir.
You're like
I am up to
Frankenhooker.
date. I'm ready to go.
What do you mean iTunes?
It's just all glitchy. It sucks. There's DRM. You have to update it. It should
No.
be bombed.
Okay, let's just get to the bottom of it so we can kill it now. You're upset at iTunes having DRM. You don't like the fact that they control most of what goes in and out of their platform. That's the issue.
Well, yeah, it's a closed
They're not
ecosystem.
glitchy. They're not a problem.
They slowed down phones deliberately.
Stop it.
They did. They
Stop
absolutely
it.
did
Your
that.
bit was about being glitchy.
Yeah, sure.
So you went
So
on a
that's
whole
glitchy.
tangent just so you can bark out something about how Apple's a closed system.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, I think that's good podcasting material.
You know what, Joe? I'll let you have this one because you're about to get eviscerated.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. Yeah, Apple, I call it orange. Fuck it.
Do you have an iPhone?
No, I do Android.
Did you ever have an iPod?
I did back in the day. Yeah, I had a second gen. I had one of the first models.
Okay.
Second gen touch iPod.
Yeah, and then once the
Okay.
wheel got stuck because he put naughty
No.
pictures on it.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that was
that's right. He
my
did have
video
that, 'cause
iPod.
In the one episode, he said he would use his iPod just to show pornography
Yes.
to the kid he sat next to on the bus.
No, but here's what makes this funnier. That was like a video iPod. So like it wasn't like a nice phone-looking interface. It was a tiny little screen, and I had to really shove it in his face so he could see the gay pornography.
Joe, you could get an erection from a single pixel. So it doesn't matter.
I think that looks like a little bit of scrotum. Boo.
I do not jerk off to those Atari porn games. Absolutely not. I'm not jerking off to
Just say
Pac-Man
it.
or Mrs. Pac-Man.
Just say the game. What's the game you want to
Beat
mention?
them and eat them.
Okay, there you go. Do you feel better now?
Sure, yeah, I got my reference out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and I don't know what it is. I don't even care to know. It will do me no good.
It's a pretty good game. I can send you a ROM.
A good game does me no good. A fucking amazing game does my life no good. I don't care.
Well, I could send you a controller.
I don't care.
Okay, that's
don't
fine.
care.
Don't
I got a
care.
glitch now.
No.
I don't care.
My
That's what he's a
baby
robot.
hurts.
No. Okay, I'll send you a care package. I'll send you some sour gummy worms, and I'll send you Watchmen the comic, and I'll send you a video game.
Your intentions may be good, but you'll never send me a care package because that includes you going out, gathering all the items for said care package, figuring out the package itself, whether you use a box, what you use, whether you're going to use packing peanuts or air pillows, and then you got to go to the UPS store or go to FedEx or go to USPS. That's like a 3-week project for you, Joe.
Well, no. With the UPS, I hear you can just like dump a bunch of shit in a box and pay them, and they'll do it for you. They'll box it up for you.
We just talked about how you had to buy a motherfucking device to install in your basement home to give you the proper vitamins that you could get from just going out in the motherfucking sunlight. And you're saying like it's no big deal to drive to any store. We know you don't leave.
No. I go to stores. I just don't like to be out in the sun. I don't care for the sun.
Nobody says that you have to be out in the sun. Joe, if you went to a job or if you did some yard maintenance every once in a while or just went on a walk for yourself, that would be enough.
You sound like my mother. You should take care of the lawn more, Joe. That'll fix everything.
We would. You'd be helping your parents and helping your health with one 45-minute task.
I stopped by the house again to collect the evidence for today's episode, and I encountered both Joe's mother and father, delightful individuals. And as I was leaving, driving down the road in Grand Ridge, it kind of hit me. I was like, you know what? Joe's life is a lot like that movie, is it Pleasantville?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except if it weren't set in the 1940s, and instead it was set in like the mid-90s, but it went from color to black and white because nothing's going to change. It's going to stay the same.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like Andy Griffith pulls up and he's like, God damn it, you gotta put your gun away,
Mid-90s.
son.
Mid-90s.
Oh, I thought we were going to the 50s. Okay,
No. The setting is the mid-90s because your house, the city itself looks like it's like...
Okay.
You guys were like, the 90s are going to be a change for everyone. And then you made it to 93 and then it just stopped.
All right, well, I'll go 90s and it'll be like, hey, I'm Steve-O and this is shit all over the church steps.
Nope.
No.
Way
What?
too early.
What? I thought
You were about
90s.
7 years too early.
Okay, that's fine.
Joe has no concept of time around him. He doesn't.
No,
Tom
no,
Green.
not
You could have done
really.
Tom Green.
Well, I didn't really watch Tom Green. I'm a jackass man.
Yeah, you're a jackass.
You are
man, all right.
Yeah.
That man's a jackass.
Well, speaking of jackasses, Ryan, why don't you take us to the Joe zone?
All right. So, as Tyler explained, he went to Joe's home the other day and gathered some photographic evidence of Joe's living situation. And I have just opened the first picture. And I'm going to go through it and just point out things and probably get just generally angry and or confused. Now, I will say I've never been inside your house. I've been outside of it on a couple of occasions when I've picked you up or dropped you off, but I've never been inside your home. So this is really, and I've only seen like the little background in the videos that we've done. So
Yeah, we did a couple videos in my room.
So
it's like
this is
visiting the Gaines.
Yeah, this is really, for me, the first time I'm going to truly see all 100% the kind of filth that you roil and boil in.
Well, I'm a pretty clean person. I've got a lot of stuff.
I don't
but
necessarily
I
mean
try to
filth,
keep it clean.
like in grime. I mean just a filthy, sad lifestyle.
Sure, I understand that part.
Like I'm looking at this picture and I feel shitty.
Well, this is just the first one.
I kept telling Joe that I feel uncomfortable, like it's giving me anxiety. Like there's nothing wrong with somebody having their own zone. It's just the issue is that so I'll bring the audience in. Joe's space is about 11 by 12, let's say. That's it. But that's not even the walkable space. part of that space is a bed. Part of that is several shelves. Part of that is a desk. So basically you walk in, you can go to your right to lay on the bed. You can jump over essentially a giant recliner to get to the computer, or you could take a step to the left to go to the fridge, and that's it. And so I was like, I'm not surprised that like I started to like my breathing got heavier, and it was just like, I had to get out of there. But so this first set of pictures that I've sent to Ryan is, if you're standing in the doorway to Joe's room, it's the back left corner. So a little bit of the left wall and a little bit of the back wall. Essentially, we see a shelf and Joe's computer, and I'll get to the close-ups of Joe's computer after we go through the shelves.
Okay,
but there's a big shelf on the left.
Yeah.
And Ryan, go ahead. What do you find in there?
All right. I'm looking at the first photo. I'm getting a very prison cell vibe here when I look at this. But I will say it's not like a really nasty prison cell. It's more like the show Oz. I don't know if either of you ever watched the show Oz.
No, I never did.
It's a favorite of mine. They had nicer kind of setups on that show in Emerald City is what they called it, where they lived. So this is more like a larger prison cell, but it definitely has that white brick wall. Things are just up. There's a white brick wall, like the big bricks.
Yeah. Really heavy cement blocks make up my wall.
So what this first photo reminds me of, seriously, it's like, okay, here's your corner, Joe. Here's your corner, and like you've shoved as much of your life into this corner as humanly possible. It's a lot of hand-me-down stuff here. I'm talking, your desk where your computer is on, your monitor.
Yeah, I actually dragged that desk off the street. I got that off the street.
You've got a little end table to the left of your big old-timey easy chair, which looks very comfortable. It actually doesn't look that much different than mine, because I did get mine years ago at a Goodwill, and I refuse to get rid of it because it's so amazing. So I get that.
It's not bad. But we will learn a little bit about the lazy boy in a couple pictures.
God, I can't imagine. I can't imagine burying, if a person buried their face into the seat of that.
No, I think it smells fine.
Breathed in the cushion. Oh,
So I got there and I instantly regretted not having like a black light, one of those things that like takes the contaminants in the air and tells you what's there. But I can't help but notice, Joe, that you have precariously placed. Not precariously, but very specifically placed a beloved Batman graphic novel right next to your chair, as if like to like when people come over, you put smart books out. Yeah, so like all the guests see, oh, he reads Chaucer, and oh my gosh, look at this, he reads the booklet that comes with Hamilton.
Yeah,
but no, this is about Batman graphic novel that you probably half read once.
Well, no, I was in the middle of reading it. That's why that's there.
Yeah, sure it was.
It's Alan Moore's. It's Alan Moore's The Killing Joke.
Morks?
No, he's not Mork.
Joe's just now getting into Alan Moore because he recently read The Watchmen and watched the show or whatever.
Well, he's getting tired of anime, so now it's time to move on to graphic novels.
Yeah. And you're moving on up, Joe. Finally, you got Batman. I would have noticed that though. I don't think I probably would have recognized that because I've never read that myself.
Okay.
But I appreciate it. So real quick, before I go further, did you, knowing that Tyler was coming over, did you do anything? Because this looks very, very organized and neat and clean.
No, I really didn't clean up at all. I pretty much figured, hey, I'll just let it as it lives.
Okay.
Let it be photographed as it is.
From my encounters of Joe's space, I've never seen it like a total disaster. There's a lot of shit, but it's usually placed specifically. I will guess, though, that almost every time I'm coming over, there is like food or drinks being cleaned up.
No, I mean, I really, really don't leave food out because I tell you, it attract bugs. I don't want that.
Well, we'll get to that picture.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, God. All right, so what else do I say? Okay, so down on the right side of the computer screen and within arm's reach of the chair, if he was sitting in the chair,
or the bed.
I guess that I can see corner there. That must be the bed.
Yeah.
I see a bottle, a 2-liter bottle. It looks like it's Mountain Dew.
Yes, yeah. I was enjoying some Mountain Dew in bed.
Okay, and is that? And then there's looks like there's a little metal water bottle.
Yes, yeah.
Ryan, I'm dropping a closer shot of this. For you.
And it looks like, is that a propane tank? What is?
No, that's a 2-gallon water bottle.
If you don't mind going to exhibit P11903227.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get
much like a court document.
A crime has been committed here.
927. Is that the last?
327 are the last three numbers.
Yeah.
You see, because I didn't know that you would hone in on that corner so quickly. So.
That's like the free. Well, it's the bottle. I was looking for something, and I noticed the.
That's not urine, Ryan.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So there's three bottles here. And Joe, this is bothering me a lot, this Mountain Dew. I'm looking at it and I can instantly feel the warmth coming from that bottle.
Yeah.
That is more than room temperature. You've got the condensation on the inside at the top.
Sure.
That is going to taste like shit, dude.
Well, no, I took that out of the fridge probably around noon and I left it. Yeah.
Still.
What time was this picture taken then?
Probably around 4
an hour
to 5.
ago. It was 5. Well, maybe 5. I'll give you 5.
Okay. All right, so yeah, definitely Mountain Dew bottle, about half full. It looks like to me, maybe a little less.
Yeah, I just took a couple sips.
Then you're right. There's a 32 ounce stainless steel kind of water bottle next to it.
Yeah,
and then there's a massive. How many gallons would you say that thing is?
I believe it's a 2-gallon water bottle.
And is there any water in either of them?
There was water in the steel one and a little bit of water in the red one. But
so did you get this water from upstairs from the tap?
Yeah. I fill them in the sink downstairs.
Because we know you don't like water. We know you don't drink a whole lot of water. So
well,
the fact that
I stay hydrated.
Okay, and then I also see a bug trap or a roach
trap. Ant trap.
An ant trap.
Ants.
Okay.
And I asked Joe, why do you have an ant trap? And what did you say, Joe?
Well, I'm a crummy boy.
I'm a crummy boy.
I'm a crummy little boy.
You're damn right.
Dad was literally coming home with groceries when I was leaving, okay?
Sure. Dad
comes home with groceries. I'm going to guess he probably grabbed 4 12-packs of something, several 2-liter bottles. When Dad comes back restocked, do you drink exclusively the sodas and the special beverages, and then when they're gone, you start filling those bottles up?
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
God, Joe.
Yeah.
So that water that's in that red thing is probably weeks old.
Well, no. I mean, if I'm running low, I'll dump the water out there. I won't finish it off.
Oh,
if it's old, yeah.
You taste it first?
No, I just dribble some in my mouth.
When's the last time I drank water? 2019.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. I'll fill it up.
All right.
This is basically just one area, so you can kind of focus on everything you see there. So the next step will be going around to the bed. Then there's a TV.
Oh yeah, we got close-ups.
And this room will end on the chair and mini fridge.
Oh God, the mini fridge. Oh, I can't wait.
So we'll start with.
Look at all this magic shit.
What?
Oh God.
So basically, anything on the shelf and desk are fair game.
Okay.
What's wrong with a little magic?
So
okay,
I'll go ahead and point out that on the shelf, that square light in the middle, that is the happiness lamp.
Yeah. It's called a happy light. It's kind of an official thing, and it's basically like sunlight in a lamp. So like it gets you the natural. It works kind of like that.
All right. Now, how long have you had this lamp? This is just a recent thing.
Yeah, just a
your
little
doctor
bit.
told you needed more vitamin D. Is that what it is?
Yeah. I was low on vitamin D, but I'm taking the pills and I got the light, so I'm good to go.
And how are you taking the vitamin D pills, Joe?
Not anally. Not anally. I swallow them like a good boy.
So, where did you purchase this lamp?
I just went online. They're kind of everywhere. It's kind of like a well-known thing, so you can get them wherever.
And does it matter where the light goes on you? Or is it just as long as it's touching like your earlobe? Because the way you have it set up there is if you're sitting on your easy chair, it's just going to kind of be shining on one part of your head.
Well, yeah, I'll move it around, but I mean, just having the natural light in your room kind of helps with the vitamin D, I hear, or whatever.
Okay, because you also have a normal lamp, too.
Yeah, I need a lot of light.
There's a lot of different light setups here because lights break.
Well, yes,
Does the mixture of the lights affect the vitamin D lights more? Is there any, or is it fine to have it all mixed together?
I would imagine it's perfectly fine all mixed together. I mean, that's how I have my dinner. I mix it all together. I unhinge my jaw. I let it fall down my mouth.
But Joe, this is to me is like this light is the equivalent of drinking Diet Cola. It's like,
well, what's wrong with that? If somebody's on a diet, you should drink Diet Cola.
No, you shouldn't drink Diet Cola.
It's got 0
You
calories.
should just occasionally drink a soda that you actually like. You don't need to drink that shit every day. So if this is how you get your sunlight, that's a problem. that's a problem. If this is for like somebody who works in like a server room, like that's their job. So for like 10 hours a day, they're in like a black hole because they have to keep it cool for the servers. Like I get it for that, but
Maybe like a mine shaft
But
worker?
this is a life choice to live in the darkness.
Well, yeah, much like a bat or a Batman. What's wrong with that?
But Ryan, I'm going to go ahead and point out, if you could look at the shelf, the second from the top shelf at the middle point, there's a bag there. Do you happen to see what's in that bag?
Almonds.
Yes.
There's a bag of almonds.
Yeah, and it's mostly full. Joe, when did you open up that bag?
Maybe a month ago or so. It seals. It seals shut.
Yeah. Why don't you just throw them away? You're not going to eat those almonds.
Maybe I will.
Well, since I'm looking at the shelf, I'm going to kind of go through here what I see on the shelf. Next to this bag of maybe going to be consumed, probably not almonds, is a loose stack of, and I know those are magic cards. I know enough now to know that those are magic cards.
Yes.
But apparently those aren't special magic cards, because I know how you like to take care of yours. I know you keep them in special receptacles, and these are just kind of stacked up on a dusty shelf next to a bag of nuts. So what's wrong with this stack of magic cards?
That stack is stuff I'm not going to throw in the garbage, but also isn't particularly good. So I'm going to throw it in a box when I think of it.
And Joe, is that a
when you get around to it?
Yes, yeah. When I take the time to move them into a box.
under this junk? Is this a dead laptop?
That's a working laptop. That's like I think it's a Chromebook. My sister basically fucked it. So whenever it was basically dead, and like I just wiped it, and now it's my Chromebook.
To do what with?
Just whenever I have to go take notes somewhere or like
Take notes somewhere.
When do you have to take notes somewhere?
Well,
what are you working for the FBI now?
No. I've used it on the Best Boys a couple times. But I've also used it like just whenever
thank God you had your notes for that.
I do note
It
taking.
served you so well with all the misinformation you spewed out on those.
Yeah.
Well, I got 3 facts wrong and 100 right. I say.
No bullshit.
Oh, Exorcist 3 is exactly like the first movie when they couldn't be more different.
What's all this paperwork?
I've got a couple. I think like banking statements, and I just put them there for a bit.
For a bit. You mean until they turn to ash?
No. Eventually, I take my banking statements and I put them in a filing cabinet. I file them away.
Actually, I just zoomed in on it, Joe. It is from your hospital, and it's telling you that you do have incredibly intense diabetes, and they need you to make several appointments with their therapist as soon as possible.
No,
Yeah.
I don't believe the bill says that.
And they also noted that your conjoined twin brother, who you consumed at birth, his penis is growing larger inside of you, but for some reason yours is getting smaller.
No, I have a beautiful penis. People have told me.
Ryan, I asked Joe to get a measuring tape so that I could measure his room. He comes in, the measuring tape is like a portion of it's pulled out, and he's like, "Oh, hey Tyler, I just want to let you know that I went ahead and measured my penis. So please take note of the length. It was set at 13 inches and a quarter."
Yeah, I just want to let the viewers know. Yeah.
And he thought he was going to come in and kill me with that comedy, but oh boy, it did not.
There's nothing wrong with a tape measure joke.
It's the only time you would ever touch a tape measure if you're making a joke about measuring your penis.
Yeah. Whoa. You think I should build a deck?
So what is this?
Twice, stroke once.
Yeah.
What is this? Is this a broken alarm clock?
No, that works. No, it's 4:48.
Okay, how come you never show up on time?
I was here on time today. I'm on time all the time, baby. They might as well call me Timely Buck.
But baby, there we go. There's Joe's new catchphrase. It's like we said, baby.
That's completely
I'm
fine.
on time all the time, baby.
Yeah.
Oh
Ugh.
God.
That's like the oral version of Joe. You know, a kid that's always a dork and a nerd, but finally he gets like his first pair of Jordans, or he gets a pair of sunglasses that have the necklace on them. He feels really cool, so he's going to wear the shit out of them all the time. It's like when Marge got that dress at the Ogdenville Outlet Mall, and she just kept wearing the
She's
shit
real
out of it until it fell apart.
Yeah,
That's how Joe is with his catchphrases.
I got a Yankees fitted.
Yeah, baby. Hey, baby. Yeah, and so you have and next, you also have one of those. I don't know what the name of it is. Those
Business
things with
balls.
the balls, and they swing and they hit the one. You know what I mean? I don't know what the name of that is, but
Yeah.
Sure,
I
name.
call him the fancy businessman toy.
Why do you have them?
Yeah,
I just enjoy looking at them.
Yeah, but I'm guessing that you never actually move it because you have junk on either side, so the balls won't work.
Well, that used to be on my desk, but I had to put magic cards there.
God. I mean,
Yeah,
speaking of which,
yeah.
there's basically, two. So if we broke this down, there's 8 separate. Well, now see, this is long. This is all weird. You have 4 shelves.
Yes, yeah, and it's divided in like a 2/3.
Yeah, a third and a 2/3, and you've got 1 2/3 completely loaded with magic cards of varying.
So many magic boxes.
Like what are the differences in all these organized boxes?
I have a system, but are you gonna pop these pictures into the podcast, the YouTube version?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, no. Do I want to do the work? No. I would rather just give out a folder for people to access. But,
that
but
might
do you
make
really
sense.
want people to see this?
Oh, I'm fine that people see it. That's no problem with me.
All right.
Yeah.
Are your parents?
All right.
Well,
I think he's proud of this.
I got to figure out how to like clean those geotags because God forbid somebody
somebody-
figures out where you actually live.
I have given that it's Grand Ridge. There's 4 houses in that town. They can find out where I live.
There might be one super fan out there, Joe, that just needs to meet you. They just need you in their life. They're your hero.
It is so goddamn easy to find anybody you want on the internet. We're in a post-anonymity life. I'm not really worried about it.
Anonymity.
Yeah,
Post-anonymity.
nobody gets privacy anymore. I'm not worried about it.
God, your mouth is so
Well,
broken.
because we're in a post-anonymity world.
Yeah. Well, just because I can't speak doesn't mean I don't have good points.
So, all right. So, in another one of these photos, we're still kind of in the Joe's corner here, and we're looking at
my
these
shelving.
man-made shelving units. Up in one of the corners, you've got a stuffed Mario, Super Mario,
Yeah, he's a big old
like
boy.
a stuffed animal, but of a Super Mario. What's the story behind that?
That I think my parents just got for me at like a garage sale maybe or something. So
I mean, this is just like odds and ends here. I mean, I see like a dinosaur
Yeah.
that's missing arms, possibly.
that's Shin Godzilla.
Oh, okay. Looks like trash.
No, he's very good. He's cool in the movie.
A Pikachu.
Yeah, he doesn't
clock.
have he doesn't have arms.
Yeah,
he's
no
got the
arms.
little tiny.
Ooh, I hate that. I hate
in
that.
that.
Oh,
in
it's
that movie.
meant to be disturbing. You're supposed to be disgusted by Shin Godzilla.
I see the soap from Fight Club.
Yeah, I got some 3D printed soap.
I see what looks like some sort of Minecraft toy. This is just like crap. And honestly, the worst piece of shit here is this Sip Boys hat.
I don't believe so. That
Was
was
that what that? I was going to ask what the hat was, but I can't tell. That was from Sip Boys.
yeah, that was custom made by my friend and cousin Tad to celebrate a wrap on our production.
What? Wait, when did you get that
right.
hat?
A year after production.
And it's the most nicely constructed thing that has anything to do with Sip Boys. Is that it?
Well, you're saying you didn't hand out people Butcher the Baker's hats 3 years after the filming?
No.
Okay, well, see, maybe you can
I
take
don't have an issue
Tad.
with hat or with I just call Tad hat.
Yeah.
He's like a Anne from Arrested Development. Him. But anyways, I have the raw files, Ryan. So like I'm able to go in real
he can
close and
see
see this
everything.
fucking
Okay.
filth and shit.
And of course you have what is that fucking character called? Pikachu.
Pikachu, yeah, Pikachu clock.
Yeah, you've got a Pikachu clock.
Yes, yeah. That's from whenever I was a childhood boy, so I kept it.
But Ryan, do you see framed in the background to the left of the hat?
Oh, it looks like I see a news article. Yeah,
Yes.
a little newspaper. But I can't read. What does it say?
New web series coming from local filmmakers. It's from Benevolent Buckley Show. It's Cheyenne dousing Joe with the fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
So there is a newspaper clipping announcing the web series.
Yeah.
In your hometown newspaper, or essentially.
Yes.
A web series that not only bears your name, but you're the star of, and you framed it, but then you shoved it behind a bunch of crap.
Well,
That should be displayed prominently.
That will come back, Ryan.
I only have so much room in my room, so I have to make use of the space of what I got.
That should be front and center. That
Well-
should be even above your vitamin D lamp, your lazy boy lamp.
Yeah. Sure.
Lazy
You might as well
Bubby
just put the frame in front of it so the light functions not at all because I don't get the point of it.
It just cooks. It cooks the newspaper
I think-
article inside.
To me, it's like crystals and other shit like that, where the healing crystals.
Well, no.
yeah.
There is an actual science behind this. It's basically the same light you get at. It's the same wavelength, so it makes sense. It works.
I'm willing to believe that it's like 1/50th of what you would actually
well, yeah, I
get.
mean, you're not getting like megatons of sun radiation. It's like a little lamp.
Megatons.
It's a little lamp. I mean, it barely works, but it does work.
But you'd rather go out and buy the lamp and plug the lamp in and argue the positivity
The
of the lamp with
logistics
us
of it,
on
yeah.
this podcast than just go out fucking side.
But you have to go outside like every week or so. That's my issue with it.
Go
Every
outside for
week
10
or
minutes
so.
and walk around the block while you listen to a tenth of one of your favorite podcasts.
Yeah.
And come inside.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Just when you're listening to a podcast, go for a walk.
The podcast I listen to, if people hear them coming out of my headphones, I
Nobody's
don't.
going to hear them come out of your headphones.
Yeah.
Nobody's
I
gonna
listen to
Grand
them
Ridge.
loud. I listen to them
So
loud.
what? Grand Ridge
I don't
is
care how
fucking
loud
empty.
it is. When people don't walk very close with you, Joe. They don't-
True.
Who is going to accidentally in the town of Grand Ridge hear your podcast and be so offended that it's going to change your life?
So, Joe, if it hasn't happened already, you are at least a year or two away from reaching uncle neighbor status, where everybody just says, "Oh, that's old Uncle Joe."
Well.
You know, as you're bumbling down the street, your big sneakers.
Old Stink Bucket Joe.
Absolutely not. No. I drive to the gas station when I need more soda, and then
You drive. You can't even walk 4 blocks.
There's your walk. Walk to get the
Sure.
soda.
Yeah, pop the headphones in. Oh, Joe. Oh.
Well,
And there you
sometimes
get
it's
your
cold.
sunlight. Boom.
Sometimes it's cold.
There's okay. So I have a nice close-up shot of the shelf where the nuts and the paperwork are. It's all covered in dust, dude. You have not taken notes. You have not looked at your paperwork in fucking months.
I don't look at my paper. I just put it there, so because it has to go in the filing
Look
cabinet
at my
eventually.
desk right here. So all of this is pretty clear, but behind my monitors, you see some dust and stuff.
Sure.
So that clearly you haven't been touching any of this.
not particularly. No.
Fucking pee
But my
hole.
desk is nice. My desk is cool.
Okay.
The desk is, at least for the sake of these photos, the desk is very, very clean.
Yeah.
Which I know is probably not normal. You know, normally it's probably
No.
at
I
least a
keep my
plate.
desk nice.
But there's what I mean. There's probably more clutter than I'm seeing in this picture. On a regular day, when someone pops in, there's probably a paper plate with remnants of cheese from a Hot Pocket. There's probably a couple of, crumpled food wrappers around you on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm saying
I mean,
for the sake of this photo, it's very, very clean and very pristine, and everything is kind of sitting. It doesn't look used right now,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. It doesn't look like it's
Kind of
being-
like that Plex library I see open, not used.
I use it sometimes.
Ryan, do you see above the desk on the left side? Do you see what's sitting there?
the drone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you had a drone, Joe.
I have a little shitty $10 to $15 drone. 'Cause
Why? And where'd you get that?
Just a store or whatever. I figured I'd break it pretty soon, so I didn't go out and get like a nice one. But
But you haven't broke it yet
no, I haven't. I flew
because you haven't
it.
used it.
No, I flew it. I landed it. It didn't break.
So
Does it get footage? Does it got a
No.
camera?
Oh God, no. No camera footage.
what I'm
So what
picturing.
is?
You just
yeah,
fly.
Oh,
You
well,
fly
I'm
around.
picturing Joe laying buck naked on his bed, trying to land it on his ass.
I tied the flashlight to my drone. And I'm trying to fuck my dick with the drone.
He's trying to use the drone as
Yeah,
like
to pump it.
up and down, up and down.
But
That takes more coordination than you have, Joe.
Oh yeah, no, I accidentally just chipped my cock with the blade. It was awful.
You chipped your cock.
Yeah.
Is it because
You
your
piece
cock
of
is so
trash, Joe.
crusty?
Damn you.
Absolutely not.
Damn
No,
you.
it's so hard. It's so hard and big.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, speaking of hard and big, on the shelf, the same shelf that has your hat and a bunch of other bullshit, I do see one. I see your Crystal Head vodka, the Dan Aykroyd vodka bottle,
Yep.
Yeah.
and you were drinking out of that.
Yeah. My
about
mom found it for me, so she got it. No vodka in it, but I got the bottle.
Yeah. Well, I know you've been drinking out of it like as a regular. You use it as regular glass.
No, I
because
don't. Because it would.
He
would
does
get
it for
all
the
sh-
goofs.
Yeah, I only do it for the goof. Because if I
you were
actually drank
drinking
out of
it in
it,
something. Was it
No,
Jeopardy?
yeah, I drank out of it in Jeopardy, but it's really hard to wash, so I don't drink out of that normally. That goes on the shelf.
Okay.
God.
And then next to that, you have an old school, which is interesting to me. You've got the classic Jabba the Hutt from Return of the Jedi, like the Kenner 1983
Yeah,
toy.
he spits a fish out of his mouth if you push his arm.
out of his butt.
Yeah,
But which is funny because you hate Star Wars. So
I
why do you
hate
own this?
Star Wars. I'm okay with the old Star Wars, and I found that at like a pawn shop for like $2 because it was going out of business.
Joe, okay,
And
there's
is this the original Kenner one or is this a newer one?
I couldn't tell you. I have no
'Cause
idea. It was
from
out of the
from
box.
where-
I didn't open the box, so
what is
But
this?
it's not in a box.
no. That's what I'm saying. I didn't have the packaging to know what year it was,
okay.
so I have no idea.
Okay.
It could be original. It could be new.
Joe, what is
Okay.
what is on this yellow cup over here?
Yellow cup. Let me. Well, nothing's on it. I keep my flash drives in there. I've got
No,
a bunch
there's
of-
an image on the side of it.
Oh, that's Toxic Avenger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was at the Trauma booth, and I picked up some Toxic Avenger cups and the shot glass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, very nice.
So, Ryan, do you see anything else on the shelf you want to, or the desk?
Not really. I mean, I see his microphone on his, which is the worst thing in the whole place that he has one. I wish he didn't.
No.
It's easier to see in these raw files, but on the desk, there's like those spots where liquid clearly was.
I can tell. Yeah, I can see that from the old desk. You know,
where the wood is faded.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Joe, what's going on there?
He's not a coaster man. He's not a coaster guy.
Yeah, I enjoy a nice beverage from time to time. I enjoy a cold beverage. Whenever you have a cold beverage in a hot basement, it drips down.
I have an issue with the placement here, buddy, because this is your computer. So you're telling me that you place the drinks directly in front of your monitor?
No,
because
no.
you want to know what I think goes directly in front of your monitor?
Well, my cock.
Well,
My
your
penis.
Your
My right hand.
No, I don't want to say the word because it makes your liquid. Your liquid from your
my
body.
My seed and snot.
Because you're facing your monitor, and I could see it just landing. Plop.
No. Why that's there is because I used to have that monitor over to the left side, not the right. So I moved it to get like a better angle for the mic and shit. It's like a deeper area if I have it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So I used to just have my beverages all over the place.
I believe because if you'd admit it if that was from.
Oh yeah, that would be great for the podcast if I just came everywhere and left it. But no, unfortunately, I don't do that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I love this and I hate this at the same time.
So Joe has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 7 pillows of varying squished nature.
Yeah.
Covered in like traditional, well, except for one of them in the back doesn't have a pillowcase, but just random pillowcases. So why do you have all of these pillows in their random pillowcases?
Well, my mother just like gives me the pillowcases. Like I don't demand like the nice.
No, but I'm just saying. Okay, so that's fine. I won't get you on the different pillowcases, but you have like 7 or 8 pillows here.
Yeah, I enjoy a comfy bed because I like to
That's
pile,
not comfortable.
No. I like to pile them. I like to pile like 5 or 6 behind my head whenever I'm watching a movie to keep my neck up.
Dude, you're like the fucking Elephant Man.
No.
You're going to die if you lay completely prone.
Well, no. I just use 1 or 2 pillows whenever I'm sleeping. But whenever I'm watching a movie, I enjoy a nice 5 to 6.
Dude, you can't.
How do you watch a movie from your bed? Do you just turn your monitor?
No. I've got. We'll show
We'll
that. But I've
continue
got
to
a TV.
rotate around the room.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got a good TV.
Oh, God.
So next to the right of his computer desk in the whole corner we're looking at, now we hit the other wall. So I'm able now to see how kind of narrow and very prison cell like his quarters are.
It's
I mean,
not
these
that
are
big.
quarters. These are old school, like, you're in Dracula's castle and he says, I'll take you to your quarters. That's what this shit is. It's small and compact and full of webs.
And bats.
What I'm noticing here with your pillows is, Joe, these pillowcases have seen much better days.
Yeah, they're a little squished.
Or they haven't been washed.
No, my mom washes them pretty frequently.
Well, what's
She
pretty
does?
frequently?
Yeah. Maybe like once a month, every 2 months. I don't know.
Oh,
Are you supposed to do it more?
Because
I mean, I would do it like. Well, I guess it depends on how much time you're spending in it.
Yeah.
Like I wash I have a set that I wash. If I'm using it every other week. So every 2 weeks, if I on a Monday, 2 weeks on a Sunday, boom, I'm gonna wash all that, and switch to something else for a bit.
One of the lighter pillows looks like a bit like brown in one of the images, but it doesn't look like that on your screen. So that might be what he's talking about too.
Well,
to me, I'm seeing it looks like oil stains, like, you know what I mean? Hair and face oil stains.
Yeah. I think that might just be
maybe
because
that's
of the
the
lighting
lighting,
from.
Okay,
It
so
almost looks wet. It almost looks wet.
Yeah, it's not wet. It's
Joe,
nice and dry.
I think even just the nature of their appearance, like not if you take the color out, if this was black and white, I think you would still think that feel that
it's
same
like a
way.
razor head. Just looking at it.
Well, because it's the pillowcases are like completely wrinkly, so it's like they've been compressed, they've been laid on for
I just
14
ball
hours
them
at a
up in my
time.
fists.
Ugh, they look greasy. I mean, they do look greasy.
Okay.
I mean, the bed
And-
the bed itself is just it's confusing.
Well, it's nice and squished.
Is this what is this? Nah, this looks a little bit bigger than like a twin mattress.
Full
but I
size,
can't-
maybe.
Yeah, it might be a queen. I don't know.
That's not a
Okay.
queen.
Okay,
I think
don't know.
I think
know.
that there's a full. It's twin, full, queen, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this looks like a full.
Looks
Makes
a little
sense.
bit bigger than a twin, but it's not super huge.
Yeah.
But people, what we're looking at here is there's a box spring, a bare box spring at the bottom.
I didn't know you were supposed to like put like a cover on it or something.
And then there's a mattress that's squished to shit. Now, Ryan, I have a set of 2 images. I'll wait till the end of the bed to show you.
Okay.
But the what you would normally cover in a sheet, the mattress is what is that, fleece, or what is that material?
What, the very top blanket?
No, the brown one.
Oh,
Because that's not a sheet. At
well,
least in the traditional, it's not like silk.
No. It's like a mattress cover or something.
Well, no, I know what the purpose of it is, but it's not like the normal mattress cover you would get, where it's like a silk if you got something fancy, or like a cotton. This is like a fleece. It's like you make a jacket out of this material, like a winter
The
jacket.
flannel thing that he's got on his bed?
Not the flannel thing, the thing underneath it. That is almost the same material, if you can believe that.
Really?
Yes.
Because he's got like a fitted sheet around the mattress.
Yeah.
But the material
it-
is like that blanket.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's hard to tell in the picture, but in person, I took note of that.
Okay. See,
And
I
then
don't.
his blanket,
Yeah.
your blanket kind of, to me, I get even though I know it's probably not this way, I get the vibe that it's like an unzipped sleeping bag. It's just got an unzipped sleeping bag vibe to it.
Yeah, I treat every night like a sleepover. I always have fun. I stay up late, and I go in my sleeping bag.
So, the impression I'm getting from your bed is that the temperature doesn't change much in the Joe zone.
Well,
Because how do you, that's not, I need a comforter, you know?
No, I hate the heat. So I've got my fan going on high whenever I'm sleeping, and I use that really thin blanket in like the summertime just to keep all the heat off me if I can.
So, but what are you wearing when you sleep?
Naked sometimes.
But
Oh,
you used to
horse
sleep
shit.
in your jeans.
No, I have started doing naked, but
Why?
well, it's just hot. It's hot downstairs.
It
But
was
you-
awfully
you-
cool.
I was
No,
gonna
it's
say, you know, at
cool
least
now.
wear some boxer shorts or something. You're completely naked from head to toe.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the day you were born.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm not gonna knock Joe for that, because I do
Yeah,
that
you
sometimes
said,
too.
Well, yeah, you said I shouldn't sleep naked.
But also I wash my shit frequently, at least, and I also usually end my day with like a shower or something.
Yeah,
'Cause-
and you're not in danger of your middle-aged mother just walking down with a
Well, she's
basket
learned.
full of
She's-
clean socks for the bubby.
she's learned
She's
to
gonna
knock.
walk in and see Joe's butthole just sticking way out and him snoring at
No.
4 in the afternoon.
No. She's learned to knock on the door now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shame on her.
Well,
Yeah.
no. Parents are supposed to knock on their child's door, or else they may catch them masturbating or naked. That's on them.
God. So
25 years old.
there's
Yeah.
a series of shelves behind the bed. I see the Xbox One controller, a remote controller for the TV, a Switch without the Joy-Cons.
No, that's not a Switch. That's a tablet. That is a Amazon Fire tablet.
Okay, so that's what you use to masturbate with in bed.
No.
Headphones, a fake camera, like an old-timey real camera.
That's
and
a
the-
piggy bank.
And then your wallet and a rather large comb.
Yeah. Well, that's a comb I carry around to make sure my hair's nice, yeah.
That's not the comb you carry around. That's way too big.
No, that's in my pocket right now.
Show me.
Yeah. Here, wait 1 second.
These pictures are like a fucking
Here,
fun world.
Look at.
Like, the scope of them just don't make any sense.
Does he have the
It
comb?
looks like the same one.
Yeah, it's my comb, yeah.
You are something else, Joe Buckley.
I'm like Mork from
Bec-
Mork and Mindy.
I only
You're like
remember combs being a big thing in junior high. I remember kids constantly combing their hair in junior high. So,
Oh, no, I remember boys being messy. They were dirty boys.
what were you just looking in the mirror?
No, over in different school zones.
Well, my theory, Joe, is that you went to a trade show with your dad at some point when you were 9 or 10, where they've got all the businesses have their tables and they're giving out keychains and little things with their business name on it. And you got a comb. And for some reason it said Joe's Quickie Mart or whatever on the side of it. And you just loved that comb.
It was my
And
favorite object.
You've now become kind of semi-obsessed with the combs.
Oh, yeah, the comb
and it
guy.
harkens back to a more simple time in your life in your childhood.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would
Because
just.
I don't know anyone who carries a comb.
I'd want to, because my
Any
hairstyle,
man.
I need it to be like, because my hair sometimes tangles up on itself, or like just gets all out of line, so I have to comb it back.
So maybe what you should do is try a new hairstyle, buddy.
Well, no, but I just like it the way, the
You,
way it
you,
is.
lo-
somebody
you don't like it the way
commented
it is, because if you liked it the way it is, you would just let it be.
Well, no, it's a hairstyle that has to be combed.
No, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. If you were a woman and you were going to talk to me about like curly hair or something like that, I could believe you. But you have a bowl cut, and it drives you crazy that the hair stands up.
Well, in
But
terms
you won't,
of
but also
in
you
terms
won't
of
put any
static.
product in
Yeah.
No, I don't like product
to
is the
stop
issue.
any sort of friction or frizziness.
But again,
or...
your concept of product is like one thing. It's like like mousse. It's like you're picturing somebody taking like their hand in like a bucket of jelly and running it through your hair. There are so many, like the stuff that I use these days. I don't know what the technical term is, but it's just like a simple white thing. I put like a barely enough to like cover 2 of my fingertips, and that's enough to just lightly move my hair around, and it doesn't move then. Like,
I understand the concept of like the oil of the hair products. I just don't like them.
no, but I think
you
you're
can
thinking
get
of
an
one.
anti-frizz spritz. I would probably cut down on that.
Yeah, maybe.
It-
Yeah, but
But Joe hates water too, so
well,
Well.
No, but I like to dry my hair.
I
I
thought
use
it
my
would
blow
keep
dryer.
Joe from chewing on the wires as a kid. They had a spray bottle like a cat. They would just spray
Yeah,
in
and
the
I
ass
hate it
and he
now.
went away. Now he
It
hates water.
disgusts me.
and your scalp is probably dry to shit.
Well, no, I shower every day.
No, but well, you can. Or you probably do hot showers.
Yeah, oh yeah, nice and hot.
Yeah,
What's
nice
wrong
and
with
hot,
that?
and then you do a blow dryer on your hair.
Yeah,
So you're probably killing your head.
it's Frizz Central, they call it. I mean, they might as well call me Mrs. Frizz from the Magic School Bus.
Okay, well, we can move on. But Joe, would you be willing to grow your hair out, like honest to God, grow your hair out and try a new hairstyle?
If I
If I had to
don't
put
know,
money
maybe.
down on it, how much would it take?
Well, I mean, I don't really want money. I just want my hair.
Your hair's not going to just disappear. I'm
Yeah.
not telling you to shave your head. I'm just saying that do a different hairstyle.
Yeah.
Try something else.
Yeah.
What would it
I
cost?
haven't had a haircut since March, Joe. My hair's longer now than I had. This is how long it's been since I had it real long back in the day.
Well,
Yeah.
I just got a haircut like a couple days ago.
Yeah, so it's the perfect time to start
Yeah.
now. So what?
Nobody's judging anybody in 2020 for their hair
Oh, I do.
at this point. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. If I see a guy with a mullet, I'll punch him.
What do you want? Like a $50 gift card to McDonald's or something?
No, I don't need any money.
Okay, so you grow your hair out because this could be a great episode. We could talk about your
Well, just
discomfort.
Joe's hair. Yeah.
I mean,
you growing your hair out because I'm going through that stage kind of too. I wear a hat a lot now, but because it's in that awkward stage where like one side flips up and the other side doesn't, and it's it's frustrating period of time. But yeah, we could talk about your frustrations with that, and then we could take votes for what hairstyle. We'll find hairstyles that you might like to try, and then maybe people can weigh in on what they think would look best for you, and ultimately it'd be your choice. But
Yeah. It's only for the Patreon members or whatever.
it's for the pod, like you like to say to quote
for
Joe
the
Buckley.
pod.
It's for the pod. Anything for the pod.
I like the bit.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go. It'd be a bit. I mean, and now is the perfect time to do it. You're unemployed, so you don't have to worry about a whole lot of people seeing you when you feel that it's awkward. And,
Yeah. And
that
I mean,
stupid
plus if they
phase.
want to control my hair, they can pay more than $9 an hour.
Well, that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying right now, Joe, if we're going to do this, now would probably be the most comfortable time for you. Plus, we're going into the colder winter months,
yeah.
pretty soon. So
What do you say, Joe? Will you do it?
I mean, I'll maybe grow it out and
You
like
have literally
see if
nothing to lose here.
well, just my hairstyle.
you don't have to do anything. That's the thing.
Joe-
Is you don't have to do anything. It grows on its own.
Buddy,
Yeah.
I love you, but that is not a hairstyle to be envious of.
Well, I mean,
Somebody
it's like
even
the
commented on the
Jim
video.
Varney.
So Ryan,
Somebody
Joe,
was like, "Who would willingly have that haircut?"
Yeah.
Joe, like I don't like, and we can cut this out if it makes you uncomfortable. But Joe came over for Malevolent Movies the other day, freshly cut hair. I mean, it was like somebody took the haircut of an 8-year-old boy, and like imagine the scope of Joe's head at 8. The hairstyle from that and put it on Joe's head.
Well, maybe they photoshopped it in.
It was too small. Like your hair looked too small for your head.
Yeah.
It looked like a plant blossoms outward and then starts to fold out. It was like if I had pulled your hair up, it was like it was only coming out of like the very back of your dome.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. They may have messed up the hair. I have no idea, but
Well, I mean, you would know because you sat there throughout the haircut.
yeah.
How do you
but-
feel about it? The haircut.
I mean, no, I think it's fine. I don't know.
Are you
I'd have
happy
to
with
look.
it?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'd have to look at it in the mirror again. I mean, I don't really notice myself really.
So, but then again, like everything you say contradicts
But you
itself.
always
I
bring
don't
a
notice
comb.
myself, but I have to comb my hair meticulously.
Yeah.
That's
Like that doesn't make sense, buddy.
Well, it's just
that
a
is
comfort
what is the
thing.
essence of the man with no brain. The guy who like doesn't care about what people think about him, but at the same time, he will never be found without a comb.
Yeah.
because he's got to make sure that hair is combed down.
All right, think on it. Think on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
See if you can commit to growing your hair out and trying something different.
Yeah.
Ryan, here's a new shot of the bed. This is a two-parter. Here's part one
Okay.
of Joe's bed. This will be the end of Joe's bed.
I always want more of Joe's bed.
All right, this is a side profile shot of the bed. So you can see a clear dip in there.
It's bent like a magic card foil.
Oh. Oh, no.
Okay.
Whoa, what's wrong with the bed?
All right,
And
so
the lack of decoration too on the walls. I know you've got these brick wall things, and it's not probably easy to
Yeah, I can't really put any nails
thumbtacks
in
and
it.
nails
Yeah.
and stuff are probably not too easy, but you could easily get,
I'm sending you part 2 now, Ryan.
there
A
he
profile
is.
shot of the bed by itself and then one with Joe in it.
Yeah.
There's the bubby.
Well-
That's been so long since I've seen you, Joe.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a noticeable dip, but it's not bad.
Let me go back and forth much like cartoon style between the.
Yeah.
I can almost animate it myself.
Oh God! You see, with these raw files, Joe, I can see you're still cutting your fingernails too low.
Well, I like,
That is insane.
No, I like to get rid. I don't believe in nails. I don't want them
then,
on my body.
You know what? Get them removed.
I mean, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, have them surgically removed. But your thumb is really long and thin.
Oh yeah. I like to keep a nice thumb.
You know what they
Your
say
thumb is
about
like a
men
finger.
with long,
Yeah,
thin
really big
thumbs.
penises. I know. Yeah.
No, really tight colons.
No. I've never heard that saying.
How old is your bed?
I think we got it replaced maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Was it brand new or did you
Yeah,
get
it was new. It was new.
So the whole thing, the box spring, the mattress, it's all.
Yeah, I
it's all
believe
brand
everything
when
was
it
all
bought.
new. Yeah.
Okay. So you're the only person that slept in this bed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And my cats.
Okay. The only human being that's ever been in this bed is Joe Buckley.
No, Tad sat on there a couple times.
No, Tad. So the only two people that have been in your bed are you and Tad.
Yeah, I believe that's accurate. What's wrong with that?
Okay. No, that's fine. It's totally fine. I mean, I already knew that anyway.
We're gonna take a trip to the ceiling now.
Oh God. All right. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
It's just like a black
nightmarish.
widow
This
dangling or something.
This entire experience. Oh, I would be so uncomfortable laying under all that shit.
You think it's gonna fall down on you, crush you?
Well, and Ryan, Joe, you're what, 6'2"?
Yeah, something like that.
Because I think I'm 5'10". You're about 3 or 4 inches bigger than me. So that ceiling is probably about 6'6",
Yeah.
if that.
Yeah.
Joe, do you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
have central air?
We got heating, not air. So that's those are heating.
Okay,
heating
so that's
ducts.
furnace then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's fluorescent lights up there, Ryan. They probably run about as loud as a cell phone playing a music video.
Oh my
Look-
God.
It was awful.
Yeah, and like the little for lesson, you can see that one doesn't work at all. I don't know why I have that one plugged in still.
Yeah, then the ceiling light, that is dead.
Yeah, so I've got 2 dead light bulbs and then one that doesn't really work. I think I've got 3 more lights.
Now, when I look at this, in my mind, and I don't know how you feel about spiders or whatnot, but what I'm seeing when picturing myself laying in your bed looking up is that is a
Spider heaven.
Walt Disney World for spiders. There is
Yeah.
nooks and crannies and crevices,
Well,
and
'cause
it is a basement.
Yeah, because what we're looking at, folks, is like ducting from the furnace, several different paths of it. I think this is for your laundry. There's a laundry tube.
No, I don't believe so.
This one right here, that's not the. Or no. Oh no,
Yeah,
that is
duct.
still part of the fucking furnace. Why is there so much going on here?
I don't know.
Is that and that's duct tape? Am I seeing that correctly?
Oh, that's
It is-
duct tape on some of it. Yes.
That is duct tape doing what it's made for. It's holding a couple of ducts
yeah,
together.
ducks. Yeah.
There's water pipes literally going over Joe's bed. And it's like I don't know if this is technically called unfinished, but it's like there's not like a ceiling to it, so you're seeing the under of the floor of the first floor, and you see nails coming down and stuff. I hope one of those just like loosens up and just drops right in your mouth.
Well, no, I use one of those nails to hang my belts.
Oh,
Well, and what I find
I've
to be
seen the end.
a very sad discovery here, Ryan, in the upper or kind of middle left-hand corner, or middle, just the middle to the left, do you see buried underneath the piping or behind the piping?
I've never seen that before.
There's a little girl and a little boy both holding a heart. What kind of creepy shit is that, Joe? Just hidden in the walls of your bedroom.
Yeah. I don't know. My mom must have stuck it there at some point.
In the ceiling
picture.
Oh, wait a minute. Up.
In
Yeah,
the left,
very
the
left.
left side in the middle.
Okay.
You can see the bottom
I
of
do
it.
see. I would have never known what that was without you pointing it out, but now I see definitely the bottom of it.
Yeah.
It's just like two little boys just like pulling their pants down and exposing their ass. All people love that shit.
It's a Mother's Day gift that he keeps forgetting to give her for 17 years in
got
a
it
row.
15 years, yeah.
That's where he's hiding.
You made that in junior high.
Yeah. Mom, I got you something because you my Valentine today.
Okay, Ryan, I'm going to send you two pictures. This is of the end or the foot of Joe's bed, where his TV and Xbox are, as well as a better shot of the door that leads into his room.
Yeah. Oh, and I got a Wii U there. I'm one of the only people who have a Wii U now.
I'm already going to jump in here. Joe, are those Nintendo slippers?
Yeah, I got some cozy NES slippers. I like to keep them on my shelf.
I have this feeling that you don't actually wear them.
I don't very often, no.
Does that actually? Okay. So I'm starting to recognize some things. Like I see the top of the Truman Show poster that we've seen in the background of any video that Joe's made in the basement. So now I'm kind of getting a sense truly of this situation and his living quarters. But so outside of this door, that is not part of your room. That's just the regular basement, correct?
Yeah.
So this is your whole thing. This little room. This is your. Because when I would picture, I've got the basement. I pictured you had like this entire basement to yourself. Like,
Well, I basically do, but like the washing machine and dryer are also down there. So my mom goes and does like the laundry.
and what the vibe I'm getting from this, and again, I can't tell because I'm not in there. But was this a room that was made down there? Like, there was a basement, and then one day your dad and some people came down and they threw up a couple of walls.
Yes, yeah. This used to just be like an open space.
Okay, because that's definitely the vibe I'm getting. It's like a makeshift room that was, created in your basement.
Yeah,
So-
I got the actual room in the basement, and then we threw my younger brother in there, and then whenever he moved out, I took this.
So I'm guessing that this is a 3-bedroom home. 3-bedroom, 1 bath.
I think 2-bedroom. It was originally. Not counting the basement.
I'm not talking about the basement, first floor.
So 2-bedroom, kitchen, living room.
Okay, so you're
bathroom.
firstborn, you get your own bedroom.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Then comes Jake.
Yep.
Or no.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was Jake.
Jake.
It was
yeah.
Jake.
So Jake is born, and I'm going to guess you guys bunked.
Yeah, we had to share the room. Yeah.
Okay. Jess is born.
Ugh.
Then the parents are like, you know what? Your sister is so wonderful. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
but I don't want her in my goddamn room. Get her out.
So you're
Jess, I'm playing GoldenEye. Get the fuck, you bitch. Get out of my room.
Okay.
Jesus.
What?
All right, simmer down. You're
God.
25. Your sister's grown up and on her own, and so is your brother. What the hell are you talking about?
I don't
You're not
want
kids
her
arguing
play-
over a
Yeah,
fucking.
Joe.
I don't
toy
want
out
her
of a
playing
garbage- or out of a
Battletoads.
cereal box
you
anymore.
have two people here that are supposedly your friends critiquing and making fun of your bedroom.
Yes, yeah, and I do not want her playing Battletoads.
Okay, so your sister's born, and then
damn.
the parents are like, you know what? We need more room in this house.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So dad says,
Stick
you know
the
what?
boys in the
I'm
basement.
going to get all the uncles, even the non-biological ones. They're going to come over. We're going to drink some beers.
Yeah, it's like an Amish
We're
barn
going to drink
raising
for
thing.
5 hours, put up the walls for 2, and then drink for another 5. And you probably jumped at the opportunity. Most other firstborns would be like, I will take the room upstairs right next to the bathroom. Thank you very much. And you're like, put me down in the cellar, daddy.
Yeah, I want to go where the frogs live.
I want to breathe in that black mold.
Yeah, asbestos. Yeah, call me ass best man.
But I do want to point out that, and Joe may say this, it's ironic or it's not mine, but on the door to his room, he's got a sign that says man cave.
Yeah.
My mother bought me that for Christmas. So she wanted to impress her little man.
That seems like a
And
mom
then there's
purchase.
a bunch of streaks on the door too, and I don't know what that is. I don't know
Oh
what that,
my
but that
God.
means.
I thought you were lying, but they are there.
I haven't been coming on my door.
No, I think somebody else in your family is coming downstairs and blasted on the door.
This was my brother's room. This was my brother's room before.
Gosh. So
Yeah, there's something. There's something's been spilled on that door, and it's streaked down. There's 2 streaks. It's a dried milky
Well,
substance.
I've got a story for whenever he goes to the next picture of the door.
Well, so Ryan, I forgot to point out all the things that were originally mine that are in this home. So, and also I'm beginning to notice that TV, the thing holding that TV, it's a large 50-inch 4K TV, is bowing, Joe.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know.
That's gonna fucking break, dude. Go get something different there. You see that bowing?
This is your TV, right? You sold
Yeah,
it.
it is,
You
it
gave
is.
it to Joe.
That TV.
Yeah, I bought it.
Well, he's bought these. I mean, for heavily discounted
Yeah,
rates,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like, so a 50-inch 4K TV, a 32-inch TV that I use for his computer monitor. He's bought the last 2 computers I've had off of me.
Yep.
There is a Google Chromecast that I'm seeing right there.
Yeah,
That was mine. The Xbox One and those games were originally mine.
Yes.
Although Joe did gift me some games over the years. I don't think I ever played any of them.
No, probably not. You're not like a big Steam gamer, but that's okay.
No, I'm not. Oh gosh, there's a couple other things. Maybe we haven't come across them yet, but I know there's more. There's a lot of random shit on those shelves.
You
that
gave
are
me a
from
gun that's on the shelf. You gave me a sword that's on
yeah.
the yeah.
So
Okay.
Ryan, do you see the door? You see the door right there?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yes.
send you to part 2 where the door is closed.
All right, here we go. Okay, yeah, right now. Okay, yeah. So when he closes the door, he's got a wrinkly, torn to shit, stuck up on the door with probably tape, and it's not straight.
Yes.
Poster for the first Final Destination movie.
And
Yeah.
why is that there, Joe?
The reason why that's there is because my brother, for entertainment, used to throw knives and throwing daggers at that door. So it's just like cut to shit, and there's a big hole in it. So we had to use something to cover it up, and I basically sacrificed the Final Destination poster because I didn't really care if it got damaged, and I can't have a frame on it. So
Okay, so
I just basically need
it's all
wallpaper
ripped
for the
up on
door.
one side near the handle.
no, I know it
Near
hasn't.
the
It hasn't.
doorknob. Is it
Well,
because
because Joe's got huge mitts. He just grabs at
Okay.
anything.
Yeah, it
It's
hasn't
like,
held
yes, you
up
must
well.
be. You constantly, yeah, but what I'm saying is Sherlock Holmes deduction here is
Why,
that the only
Watson?
part of the poster that's got a bunch of weird ragged tears in it are the part of the poster that's somewhat near the doorknob.
Sure,
Which
sure.
leads to me to believe that you just put your big mitts out there, and then you just hit all over the place till you find the doorknob and you constantly tear the poster.
Yeah, that could be accurate. Yes.
So the door is about 2.5 feet shy of the ceiling. And that's
Oh,
because
yeah,
the
yeah.
duct comes through there.
Yeah.
So there's a large, 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot opening. So let's say Joe was watching something he shouldn't be.
What? No,
Or
no.
making any kind of grunting sounds. That's just going to permeate throughout the basement. And
Yeah. I can't think of anything an adult could watch that they shouldn't be watching.
But I'm just saying that now seeing the photographs in detail of your hovel, there is not that much privacy, Joe. You don't have a whole lot of privacy. So this concept of your mother needing to knock and all this kind of stuff, she may not be. It's not a real room. Like things don't go. You know what I mean? It's as like walls that were built in the corner of the basement. They could hear anything that's going on there.
Sure. No, that
They
makes
don't
sense.
have to
yeah.
be in your room or to know what you're doing. They just have to be in the basement.
Well,
I'm
also
sure
the furnace, you have vents that point directly down at your bed and computer, so the sound is going to go bing up into the vent, bing, 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 and
That
bounce
sounds
around.
accurate. That sounds accurate.
I mean,
Well, they're the ones who had a teenage and adult child, so they have to get used to the sounds of
No,
pornography.
they don't.
no, they don't. They could kick your ass out.
Yeah, they could, but
You know what?
Yeah.
Julene and is it just Bob or does it go by
yeah,
Robert?
it's Bob.
Julene and Bob kick Joe out.
Oh, yeah, that'd
you
be
know
cool.
what? Rip the cord. You know what? Let's do a series of episodes of The Man with No Brain where
I
you
just
guys
live in my
kick Joe
car.
out.
Yeah,
Joe living in
yeah,
his
that's cool. I'll live
protege.
in my car by the park. I'll just live in the park.
All right, Joe. Ryan, we'll continue around the room.
Okay.
To the bottom. So when you first walk in, the left-hand corner, directly to your left, Joe has a mini fridge.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
we'll
yes.
do the exterior before we do the interior.
That's what I thought
Yeah.
was the pizza boxes. That was what was on top of it.
Oh, I get you.
So yeah, here
No,
is
those
the
are my
infamous. I'm seeing the infamous mini fridge that you've spoken about many times. Right
Yeah.
next to your
It served me
filthy
well over the
oscillating
years.
fan. That's all yellowed and I'm sure full of
I
webs
know.
and spunk.
No. I blow the
Spunk
dust out my
webs.
fan. I blow the dust out.
Yeah.
So I'm immediately noticing you have 3 tiny magnets on your mini fridge.
Yeah.
Rick Sanchez and Morty and Kenny from
I got
South Park.
Kenny, yeah. I got a couple magnets at like a Comic-Con, so I stuck them on there.
Okay.
I like
Did
magnets.
you buy them or?
I bought them.
Okay. You see, you're a knick-knack guy. You like the knick-knacks.
That's where Joe and I are
Oh,
similar.
boy.
That's one
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
that, you know, I've learned that Joe and I do have that in common. I am similar to that. I like little things like that, even if they're just in a box, you know what I mean, and not on display. I've got tons of little monsters and you know, movie memorabilia.
Yeah.
And I like magnets. I actually do. I'm the kind of guy that I've got like a Citizen Kane magnet, and I've got old school movie poster magnets, and so
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Joe. I just wish you need to get some more. You only have,
Oh, yeah, I'll probably get some more.
but
Oh, what's that, Grandma? You got me an alien egg for Christmas?
So are these all magic cards?
Oh, yeah,
You just
yeah,
have
those
these
are-
2 big white boxes that. Why does it say blue, white, black, red, green?
yeah.
Because that's the colors of the cards. You put your blue cards, white cards, black cards, red cards, green cards.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a part of the game, but that is nothing of my
Is that
collection.
your handwriting?
No, that is somebody's collection I bought.
Okay, I was gonna say that's too neat to be your handwriting.
Yeah, that was a girl's handwriting. She was playing for a while, and then I bought the whole collection.
Okay. And I see you have an umbrella
Yep.
ready to go at any point in time.
Yeah, that's my magic umbrella in case I need to go to a magic game, and I
magic
have
umbrella.
the
Does it
umbrella.
say magic on the umbrella?
No, I'm not that fancy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when you open it, does a cloud of white dust just?
That's all
No,
his skin
no,
flakes.
I'm not a magician.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Because this all looks dusty. I mean, it looks
it
like
could.
it's set there to be utilized, but it looks dusty.
Yeah.
I think I sent a more close-up picture of.
Yeah, there's a really close one.
Yeah, here we go.
I mean, what those boxes are, that's like maybe one fifth, or sorry, that's about 5% of my magic collection, those boxes.
Hey, what is this Fartland?
Full art lands. Those are my fancy lands. I put them-
Fartland?
No.
Hey, everybody, we're
All
going to Fartland. Ooh.
No, I got 3 binders worth of singles, some of my rares and stuff that I try to trade to people and sell off.
Let's hop into the fridge, Ryan.
Okay,
okay.
I'm excited. I'm excited to go in here.
It's not going to wow you in the sense that it's full of stuff.
Yeah.
But we might be able to learn something about Joe.
Okay. Did it stink in there?
It's got that. The fridge itself, I didn't get close enough to really smell the
Okay.
stink.
Yeah.
But I mean the whole downstairs. It's got that musk.
Yeah,
I mean it's like
that basement.
It's like it's either wet or waiting to be wet.
It's
Well,
always
no,
on the
actually,
verge of
the
being wet
shower.
and mildewy.
No, the shower upstairs has started dripping through the floorboards, so my dad's got to fix that.
And-
That might be what you're
And
smelling.
I can't
Why
remember.
don't
I'm
you
sure
fix
I've
it?
asked you this
I
before.
don't know that.
How many bathrooms does your house have?
Just the one.
Just the one. Jesus.
Yeah. So yeah, whenever I'm making
For,
poopies.
for a
everybody's
family of
always-
5.
Yeah. No, 3
well, not now,
Everybody's
but
gone.
you guys have always lived there, right?
Oh yeah.
Family
yeah,
of 5, just with one
Dude, I
bathroom.
can't
That's-
imagine.
Get out of the shower,
That was
Joe.
tough.
The hell your parents went through
Yeah.
raising those
Hey,
kids.
they had us.
Joe, don't do this
No,
thing
no,
again.
no. They could have chucked us in adoption.
No, you can't just chuck them into adoption.
You can adopt your kids.
God, you can adopt. You mean abandon them?
Well, you adopt them out to a
They
loving
can't,
family.
they can't abandon you now when it would be totally legal. They sure as hell weren't going to do it then when you were little.
Sure.
Also, Joe, I'm sure if there was a statistic on children who are adopted and their hairstyles, the correlation there's a Venn diagram where you are not in being adopted.
Well, sure. Hey, but I was a cute little boy. I was a cherub.
Okay, so we've got some standard things that we've learned about Joe from over the years.
Yeah.
He's got another fresh bottle of Mountain Dew, half drunk UV blue vodka,
Yeah.
barbecue sauce, ketchup. But then we've got something. We got some whipped cream up in the freezer section,
Yeah.
Joe. But what's really in there?
What's going
Well,
on,
no,
Joe?
that's just a little container of ice cubes whenever I want to put ice cubes in my drinks.
But Joe originally wanted to try to convince me it was his doo-doo.
I was waiting
Well, then
for
I
to
was
see
just-
what you're saving. I was going to ask you, what are you saving, Joe?
Now,
What bodily fluid? What piece of waste are you
I put
keeping
some of
in-
my cum in the whipped cream.
Ugh.
But Ryan, what do you make of that bottom shelf? What the fuck is going on there?
Are those 2 cans of great value?
Mandarin oranges.
Canned fruit.
I like a nice orange from time to time. Sure, I like them in the can.
Well, we didn't think you liked fruit, though.
I'm okay with oranges. I like oranges. I'll take a nap. I like fruit
so
much
this
more
is
than
a new thing.
vegetables. Vegetables suck ass.
This is a new discovery. I had no idea that you'd be willing to eat canned fruits.
Yeah, I like sugary fruits.
And I think it's interesting you keep them in the fridge.
I like
That
them
means
cold.
you
I like them
cold.
cold.
You
Yeah.
like your canned peaches to be cold.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I understand. I can get you. I get you. I have certain brands of hot sauce I put in the fridge because I like the cold hot sauce, but it being hot.
Oh,
it's a weird.
Yeah, nice little texture
get it.
thing. Yeah.
I get it.
And then in that top shelf, what do we got there, Ryan?
There's a Monster Rehab can of Monster Rehab, and then a small takeout container of some sort of sauce with the letter R written on top of it.
That's like a spicy, pepper flaky.
Well, no,
pizza
that's the regular
sauce.
sauce.
Oh, that's just regular pizza sauce.
Yeah, regular sauce.
Oh my god!
What?
You
What?
can't even get the good
R?
sauce.
I don't like it hot.
You're a bitch.
No.
God.
You're just eating the spicy.
We know he doesn't like anything with a little heat in it.
By Anchi's,
Yeah, it's a
from
very
Bianchi's
famous
in
local
Ottawa.
joint.
Well, I wouldn't call it famous.
No,
but
local.
It's the locals love it, and they have usually it's like a pizza sauce, but it's got some other stuff in it, including pepper flakes, and so it's like a hot dipping sauce. But Joe just apparently need more pizza sauce.
I like it for the crust.
I think I've never had it. I think I would like that sauce.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good. It's
well,
good.
you know what? Next time you're in town, we'll get Bianchi's.
Yeah, hell
All
yeah.
right, and I'll get the extra sauce
Oh yeah.
so I can take it home, so I can have it in my fridge as well.
Yeah. You're just emulating your buddy.
So that's
You're drinking a Monster. How long's that Monster Rehab been in there?
Well, that is an orange flavored tea, so I don't believe I'm ever going to drink that. I might as well just pour that in the garbage.
Why don't you like it? I've had that. It's not bad.
Oh, is it?
It's not carbonated.
I can't imagine I would like orange Monster tea, but I don't know. My dad picked it up for me. It was on clearance, so it's just been in the fridge for a couple months.
Give the sip a sip.
Yeah. Okay.
You might like it. If you don't like it, you pour it out.
Yeah.
Why just keep it in your fridge?
I don't know. I
Either
just
get
figured it
rid
would be
of it
good
or-
cold.
What?
I just figured it'd be good cold. It should be kept cold. I don't know.
Why keep it if you're not going to drink it?
I figured I could give it to Tad one day.
Is that how you lure Tad over to your smelly basement?
I don't.
I got a sip for you.
I don't have a smelly basement. I have a clean
I got
basement.
a white monster.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Buckley chair, huh?
Yeah. I got that a couple of years ago.
Do you see that, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm seeing two things right now that right off the bat are making me a little bit unhappy.
I may
One
have spilled
is
in the chair.
stain, the brown dark staining
That is not
going
duty.
on. I don't know what it is, but I know that it's an accumulation of grime.
Well, I spilled
Be it
I
from
spilled some
food,
root
be
beer.
it from a dirty bum, be it from whatever.
Joe, do you sit in the chair naked?
No, not really. No. But I did spill a
Has
lot
your
of root
anus
beer.
touched that? Has your anus? I don't mean your butt. I mean your anus.
I don't
Has it
believe so.
touched this?
I think
Does
my
it touch
ass.
the seat?
I think my ass makes a good cushion.
Well, it not only is that brownish area like brown, but it also looks worn. It looks worn, like there's a lot of friction there, Joe.
You're thinking I'm just grinding my ass up on that like a cat?
No, I think that you're doing other stuff there.
And also, I get it. I can see more of the fan, and I can see how even more yellowed
Yes.
and decrepit and disgusting that old oscillating fan is.
Well, maybe I'll
Now,
get
my
a new
theory
fan
is
one
that
day.
fan used to be upstairs with your dad, and your dad smokes a lot, and people that smoke a lot in the
Oh,
same
probably
area
it,
for years and
actually.
years and years, things yellow. The wall's yellow.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that could be it.
my
It probably
theory is
was
that,
upstairs at some point.
and that's why it's so yellowed.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely
That's a
could be.
common theme throughout Joe. The color scheme of Joe's basement room. It's a lot of yellowing and it's a lot of beige.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but beige is nice.
Do your folks
Everything's
smoke in
just
the
kind of
basement, Joe?
yellowed and kind of old and discolored.
I mean, they did smoke in the basement whenever they were smoking, whenever they were down there, but they weren't really down there all that much. So
I just
yeah,
mean
they
like
they used to smoke
the
in the house.
chair and the fan and things just look super worn.
Yeah. Well, I
Like
get everything
everything's
used.
got a hand-me-down vibe to it.
Yeah, I get everything pretty much used.
Ryan, I sent you
You
the
know.
back of the chair.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's interesting. I did accidentally break the chair.
No!
The spring is a little bit off. It's just popping out.
So there's a big old there's wires. So the back of the chair, it's wood. It's wires hanging out. I can't describe it. There's a steel bar running through the back of it.
It's so comfortable.
And I'm sitting in one right now. Like I said, I have a chair that I got at Goodwill 15 years ago when I moved to Chicago, and I needed something that I never expected to have. So I get that these chairs are super comfortable, even when they're broken and there's wires sticking out. I relate to it, Joe.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that you got to do something about that wire.
Well, no, I took it. No, I took it out for the photo to show it was broken. Normally, I stick that back in the chair.
Yeah, because you're going to get cut on that.
Yeah, no, I never leave it sticking out like that. I just jam it back in the chair.
Okay.
Jam it.
Yeah.
But I get that these old they are comfortable, even if they look like they're beat to hell.
Yeah,
but I still
it
don't
works out
condone
good.
this. I still don't condone the grimy ass part. You got to Febreze that or something.
Yeah.
You got to clean
It's
that.
No, it's not grimy. It's stained because I spilled basically a liter of root beer in it.
No, there's more to it than that, buddy. Yeah, you can't just write that off as a
Root beer
because those are deep stink stains.
No, I don't
right
believe
there.
it.
Yeah, those are. Yeah, those
You can't
are,
smell a photograph.
Oh, I can.
No.
I think
feel
I could taste it too.
I've been able to smell every single photograph so far.
Well, yeah, it smells like mints, like nice bank mints.
Ryan, that concludes Joe's bedroom, but I also went and collected images from his original bedroom. So
Okay.
on if you're standing looking into Joe's room, the wall to the left on the other side of that is another room that was Joe's bedroom originally, but now it's his storage space for stuff that he'll never use or watch.
Well, no, it's my game room.
This is not a game room because there's no room to game.
Well, I had to move everything into it.
There's the brother of the chair that your ass stinks up.
No.
Is dead, bent and broken.
I can't figure out how to put that one together. I'll do it sometime. I'll do it one day.
Well, I
Yeah,
think you're
there's,
gonna do it now after we.
Is that another mini fridge? What is that
No.
thing that's covered in stickers?
Oh, that is a big DVD holder. So I got that from my cousin Sean. It was a big
it's-
punk rocker.
It's got the
Yeah, I
black.
was gonna say because you don't listen
frosted
to music,
glass.
and there's a bunch
No.
of band stickers.
No, I don't.
all
I
over
didn't
this.
peel them off. But I put some movie ones on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when's the last time you listened to Sayison?
I don't know who they are.
I was like, is that an HIM logo?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I like him.
Oh, is that an Ottawa Pirates logo?
Yeah, I love the Pirates. I like to
Yeah.
watch the high schoolers play.
If you can see, there's more chairs in the room. They're all from my house.
Yeah.
My old computer chair, some of the benevolent Buckley, or not benevolent, the old malevolent movie chairs.
Yeah. I haven't figured out where to put those.
There they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a framed Matrix poster.
That one, I got it for the frame, and then I couldn't figure out how to take the poster out of the frame, so it just kind of lives in there.
Well, it's a good movie, so.
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
I got a lot of magic boxes around.
Yeah,
You
lots
got a
of
Reservoir
old
Dogs
games.
poster. I like that.
I like that.
And classic Harvey Keitel, Steve Buscemi scene.
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi.
What do you mean you don't believe in tipping, son?
What is this River Pilot cart or chart chest?
Oh, that I put dice in that. I put my magic dice in it.
So that's just full of dice?
Yeah, that's full of dice. Completely full.
And I see you've also got a, is that a dehumidifier?
I believe so,
Or
but
is
it's
that
not
just a
mine.
fan?
It got shoved in there.
I think it's a fan.
It could be a fan, but it got
That's a
shoved in
fan.
there, and because we needed room in the basement for something, and then I just never took it out.
But Ryan, and where'd that picture go? Next to that chest that has dice in it, there's an unopened, not case, but like box wrapped in plastic of, what is this, 50 or 25 CD cases?
Yeah, 50 blank DVD-R, basically, cases. to
Oh,
put
the thin black ones?
Yeah.
Why do you have
Oh.
Just in case I wanted to get into bootlegging.
that? Where would you bootleg those?
No,
What are
you
you,
could just...
Kramer?
Hi? Yeah. I'm just bursting through a door.
I was about to get into bootlegging.
Yeah. I could take a backpack into Comic-Con just full of like I don't know, like the Marvel TV shows they pulled off Netflix.
I mean, okay, so yeah, I will admit, at conventions, you do see people doing stuff like that,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you don't have the energy for any of that.
I mean, I love stealing movies, so I can maybe do that. I don't know.
You love stealing movies and letting them rot on a hard drive.
No. They're
Yeah.
preserved. I preserve movies.
You're a digital hoarder.
Hey, Joe,
Yeah.
how was Richard Lewis' Bundle of Nerves?
Which? Oh.
Are you looking through his stuff?
Oh yeah. You're just looking.
What made you download? I love Richard Lewis. What made you download his old comedy?
No, it's
It's
that
a DVD. That's a DVD.
Yeah, he bought a DVD.
Oh,
I'm not sure. I mean, I couldn't tell you. It looked interesting, maybe.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Well, what have we learned here today?
Joe's got a cool room.
I mean, I'm glad I've gotten to see what it looks like because like I said, in my mind, I was always picturing a much bigger basement. Very similar though. I figured it'd be very roughly put together. I didn't see it as a finished basement.
Yeah, a lot of nails jutting out.
But I thought you had, I pictured more space.
Yeah, no.
For some reason, I pictured that, and I also pictured that you had the whole basement in my mind. So the whole infamous thing where your mother walked in on you, I thought she opened the door to the basement when then like there was a door to the staircase.
No, she just opened up my
staircase.
bedroom door, watched me masturbate for a second, and then closed it.
I am never going to be on your side about this and just sit there and blame your mother.
I will never, now that I've seen it, because it's not a private room. Nobody would expect you.
Well, that means she could hear the pornography going in and she still popped her head in.
Yeah, because she probably was like, in her head, she's like, oh no, Julene, tell me it hasn't come to this. And she just had to see for herself. She opened the door, and then that was the moment where she said, you know what, froze, turned her brain off, turned around, went back upstairs, and then never thought again.
So she's like a Stepford wife now.
So when you're upstairs, Joe's back. Joe's back. I love my son, Joe. Here's your man cave sign. But the moment you go downstairs, you're erased.
Yep. Is there a lock on that little door?
No, there isn't.
God.
Well, maybe you should invest in one of those slide locks. You
Okay,
know,
maybe.
You could install
just in
it.
case.
Yeah. Well, now they do knock on my door, so that's good.
You know what? Your mom has been wanting your dad to just go and slap that ass for so long, but they always know, well, Joey's here. We can't. I'm surprised they haven't called Tyler and slipped Tyler $50.
Sleep
And been
over.
like, just take him anywhere. Go record something. You don't even actually hit record. Just
you
pretend
don't have to
that
release
you're recording a podcast because I need my ass tore up, and it's been so long. And Bob Buckley is just raring to go.
So
He's like a
Got another
stallion.
new pack of Pall Malls. He's had work off for the week, and he's raring to go. No more glass to lift up. He's going to lift up my ass.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, speaking of food for thought, I'm going to have to get some Taco Bell after this.
it's closed.
What?
Yeah, it's closed.
God
Yeah,
damn
did you guys say they're remodeling?
Yeah, it's going to
Well,
remodel.
I thought I could still go in it.
No, it's boarded up. And don't try and go in. I don't want to read in the newspaper. Grown man, half naked, found eating.
The cheese dip.
Yeah, the hardened cheese dip in local closed Taco Bell.
Oh, well
Just
I'm
go to
going to
Peru.
I'm going to take a look in the dumpster because they might have thrown away some
Yeah,
good
go to
stuff.
Peru.
Go to the one in Peru.
Throw on a podcast. Go for
You
a
have
drive.
nothing else to do,
If
man.
I'm going to Peru, I could do the Chinese buffet.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
that might be closed now.
No.
But I'm saying if you
Oh,
really want the bell,
yeah.
you drive 15 minutes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could do that, yeah.
enjoy the night,
yeah.
turn on Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween soundtrack,
Ooh,
Yeah.
Wonderful.
you know, get in
Yeah,
a
I
good
could go
mood and get
some,
your bell and go back home and eat it and slap your wiener on the ceiling like you're going to do and watch your weird
I just
bullshit
put, I
and
put
call
in
it
the
a night.
ductwork. Yeah. I could go get some steak and shake. I like that in Peru.
Yeah. They're open
Yeah,
24
there you
hours.
go. They closed all the steak and shakes around here for like a 100-mile radius. So
Ooh. No, you guys are in the steak and shake dead zone. It's awful. I heard about that.
Go get
Yeah.
go get a Frisco melt with bacon, a side of cheese for your fries, and then a big old chocolate shake.
Oh.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then go home and have diarrhea.
Yeah, I can just poop it all out in the sink.
You know what, Joe? Just poop in a sink. Get it over with. Because you talk about pooping in sinks and tubs.
Yeah.
You know what? How about this? Fans, in the comments, I want you to drop all the things that Joe has slyly alluded to him having done as a bit.
Yeah.
And let's get Joe to actually do it. Joe, you're going to poop in a sink, and then you're going to clean it up and tell us about the experience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And just
then you're gonna poop in a container and you're gonna save the poop in the freezer.
Yep.
Because you said that one tonight.
yeah. I'll keep my urine in jars.
If the fans actually did this, would you do some of those things?
I don't think my mother would enjoy it if there was duty in
Well,
the
your
sink.
mom's not going to clean it up. You are.
No, but there might be remnants of the duty. I don't know if that plugs up the drain.
No,
I have no idea.
You get a handful of toilet paper, pick up your own shit, put it in the toilet, and flush it,
Oh, okay.
and then rinse
Well,
the
maybe
sink
Joe
out with some
never
soap.
has. Maybe we're realizing Joe always has diarrhea.
I've never had a solid poop.
He doesn't understand what do you mean pick it up.
Well, no, because a hard
It's
poop.
always liquid.
I mean, a hard poop is too much like a dick, and I won't have that in my ass.
But Joe, if the fans actually put in comments things that you've like bits you've done that like are plays on things you might have done in the past, would you do it?
Maybe it would depend on what they are.
Oh, no. I mean, well, how about this?
I don't necessarily want to fuck my mother.
Look, and that's the number one thing you've talked about.
That or your sister.
Yeah, my sister's big titties. I don't want to be knocking them around.
Obviously, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But there's some
awful.
pretty off the wall, disgusting stuff that you've mentioned, or just weird that isn't even necessarily gross. That is perfectly within your wheelhouse and ability.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you've talked about playing your own butt like some sort of instrument.
Yeah, like a recorder. That's the only instrument I know how to play is the recorder.
You don't even know how to play it.
I know how to play it. It's the hot cross buns. It's 3 notes.
Well, so there's another bit. You go get a recorder and you fillet it.
Yeah, I can do that.
Or
yeah.
even if you just
You've
came
been
on the
talking
show
about that for a month.
If you just learned how to play like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on the recorder and you did it on the show.
Yeah.
Like people would laugh at that.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Fans, go ahead and drop in the comments.
I should get a slide whistle.
Recorder. You want Joe to play the recorder.
Yeah.
Well, Ryan. Here we are 2 hours later.
Well, this is going to be a long Man with No Brain, but you people deserve it.
Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in with The Man with No Brain. And of course, our other channel, Malevolent Movies, we'll be doing the Hunt for Bad October, which has been a lot of fun.
Ooh.
All of us have been able to choose a horror movie for the season, and we've been reviewing them, and it's a contest. And coming up very shortly will be Joe's movie, and I have no idea what we're going to watch. And I don't think Joe even knows yet.
Neither do I.
Good to see you, Joe.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah,
For The Man with No Brain.
Hey,
I'm the pickle boy.
Listen.